What up, Cloud Crew? It's Dan the Man Vapes here.
And it's Jabs Ahmed here, bringing you the reviews for an amazing line of tanks and RDTA by Horizon Tech.
Absolutely beautiful range of tanks. What comes in the box is unreal. We'll be coming down with a dive down view inside the box to actually show you, opening the box, separating the tank, putting it back together. It's going to look absolutely amazing. The tank is just beautiful. It's out of this world.
The tank comes in 3 different colors. Again, we'll go deep into it. And it also comes with separate glasses like these, which you can buy. I believe the retail price is £3.50.
These little bad boys.
And you can buy and customize your tank to suit your mod.
And let's face it, who doesn't like customizing stuff?
Of course. Also, these do an amazing range of coils. At the moment, they have 4, and I believe they are Tiger coil, quad coil, Clapton coil, and octuplet coil.
Yeah, so you do actually get 2 in the box with the mod, which is absolutely fantastic. The rest can be bought separately. Very, very inexpensive for what coils are nowadays. Absolutely fantastic.
And in fact, I am truly excited because
I can't wait.
In the past, I've vaped on the Horizon Tech V8 tank, and they were awesome for the flavour. But the coils kind of dried out in UK, and they've come back with a new range. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it.
And I'm coming at you with a completely, never used one before in my life. So I can't wait for this. This is going to be absolutely amazing.
So without a delay, let's jump into the box and see what it comes with.
Actually, no, first of all,
yeah.
Which one are you going to be using?
Dan, I've got my eye on this rainbow.
Yeah, same. Silver all the way for me.
Yeah.
Come on.
A rainbow with a blue glass. Hey.
Silver and red.
Let's see who's better, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. I still think mine's nicer.
Excellent. Well, let's jump in there, mate, yeah?
Yep. Right, so coming at you now with the dive down view of what comes in the box, a little bit on the packaging. So yeah. Right guys, here we go. Back again, with the actual dive down view unboxing. I'm gonna get rid of that one because I ain't using that one.
Mate, don't be jealous, yeah? You know I've got the better
Not jealous
one.
at all. Right, but as you see here from the front of the box, a nice lovely design on the box. Shows all the logos, Horizon Tech and everything. On the side, we've got the Duos tank there, the Horizon Tech again with the QR code, sorry. Then on the other side, shows you what actual coils come in the packet. So first of all, we've got the Tiger coil, 3 ohms, 80 to 100 watts. Then we've got the quad coil, once again, 2 ohms, 80 to 100 watts. So that's that side there. And authenticity scratch off, very handy to have. And on the back here, it shows you about, obviously opening up the lid, how to fill up, bit of the information about the height, the material it's made from, and then all the usual gubbins that comes on it. So, all right, here we go. And this, my friends, is the Horizon Tech Duos.
I must say, the silver and the red tank, it does have
beautiful,
that.
It
does, doesn't it? It stands out really well, yeah.
Beautiful. TPD compliant lid, because obviously it's lockable, child safe, and just look at that. Just
to bring you a little bit of info on that, Dan. Now they are changing. This tank is going to be a matter of TPD, but they are changing the child lock.
All right, cool.
They are modifying it, and they will let me know as soon as we have the information. Hopefully, we'll do another review once the TPD
definitely we will do. Yeah. And you've got your bottom airflow. So airflow obviously comes from underneath the coil up through into the chimney. And what you change on one, will change on them all. Lovely idea. Beautiful bit of kit. Also, what else comes in the box? You get your second coil. Just gonna take this one out of the packaging. Massive coil, absolutely huge. I will be doing reviews on every single one of the coils that are for these. See, look at that. Look at the airflow on that.
I believe that is the quad coil. And if you have actually have a look.
That is the quad coil.
And
nice, decent size wicking holes.
Now,
you're going to get plenty of juice in through them. Also says on the coil as well, quad coil, 0.2 ohm, 80 to 100 watts. You're never going to really go wrong, are you? You know, it's all there, all in front of your face.
And we have the Tiger coil, as you can see, and look at the build on the Tiger coil.
The Tiger coil's beautiful.
One thing, what I've got to stress, guys, unless other tank makers where you need to vape 150 plus to get that really good flavor, one thing Horizon Tech's done is they keep the wattage at a level that you can comfortably vape, i.e. 80 to 100 watt, but the flavor you're going to get, probably on other tanks, you'll have to hit about 150 to 180 watt to get that flavor. I mean, you will see when we actually come to test it, the cloud will be awesome and all, but the good thing about these coils is that you don't have to vape at a high watt to get that awesome flavor.
And then, next bit, always handy to have, spare glass, always handy. And then we get a little baggie of goodies. So, in there, got a spare top seal, couple of rubber seals, orange seal for the tank, and 510 drip tip adapter, which means you can use all your standard 510 drip tips on there. Another good little feature,
isn't it? I don't
another
think
good
anybody
little
else
feature.
actually gives you that, so you can use all your favorite drip tips.
All your favorite drip tips on there, never have a problem. And it means, once again, you can customize them to the color of the glass you choose. How handy is that, you know? So, but yeah, we'll go back to the tank. So, on the top, lovely drip tip that comes on it. You know, absolutely beautifully made. Nice snug fit. Really nice snug fit. Already showed you this, but the twist off lid with your top seal, easy to fill, you know. You might have a problem with your wider open top bottles, but any normal like needle bottle or unicorn bottle, absolutely fine on that. Once again, bottom airflow. Unscrew the tank here. Top comes off, and your glass, which, as we did say at the start of the video, are interchangeable.
So, yeah.
Got some few other colors here. You know, personally, I love the green one. Absolutely adore the green one, but personal preference, people out there might not like that one. Oh, and then the standard pre-fit coil. You do get one already fitted, and as my friend Jabs here said, that is the Tiger coil. Look at that. Look at that. Even the wicking's fantastic on it.
Dan, I've got the same age. I mean, and you will find out. One thing with Horizon Tech, the cotton they use on it is awesome.
It looks like Japanese cotton.
Yeah, but you know, when you tend to vape on a certain flavor, and when you change your liquid,
you get the struggle to re-wick it, don't you?
These, I don't know what they use. Honestly, 5-6 draws into a new liquid,
and its
flavor
through.
starts coming through.
Wow!
You know? So it's the cotton that they're using. It doesn't really keep the old flavor.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and that's why I was pretty excited about this Horizon Tech stuff.
Yeah, and once again, written on the coil, Tiger coil, 0.3 ohm, 80 to 100 watt. You're never going to really go wrong as long as you stick to what's wrote on the coil, which is another good feature, I think, because it gives you that information already there, so you don't have to worry, you know. You don't have to go, oh, what's best to run this coil on, blah, 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 blah. You've already got it there. Glass, nice snug fit as well.
Do you think we should prime the coil before you open, or?
We'll get back. We'll prime the coil, and then we'll get back to you with obviously test of the different coils. Give you a cloud production rating on flavour. We are going to both be using the same flavour through each coil, but we will be using different, because obviously we have different tastes. So yeah, that's the coil. That's the actual tank back together. Airflow is lovely. Locks in position as well. So when you get to furthest open, it locks. When you get to the furthest closed, it locks too. So you're not going to go all the way around, you know. It's just where you need it, and it's quite stiff as well. So when you do find that perfect airflow setting, it's going to stay in place. You're never going to have to worry about trying to find it again. Once again, with the lids, one thing I do have to say with the lids is some of the top seals can be a bit stiff. Don't know if that's going to change with use, obviously, but they can be a bit stiff, so they can be a bit difficult to lock in place. But in my eyes, I think it's safer, because then at least you know you've done it.
Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, the locking mechanism, they're changing it already, because they're going to have a basically where you lift the top up. So you're going to lift the drip tip up like that.
All right, yeah.
And then slide it through. So it will be child safety and it will be a bit more easier to access.
Easier to use.
But I think for this tank, the rubber seal will get loosened up, so it's a little bit easier to lock and unlock.
Yeah, but there is the amazing Duos tank in its box. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. Yeah. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Confirmation of that one. But there it is in the box, in all her glory. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go up to face view, wick the coils, show you how easy it is to fill the tank, and then we'll give you some reviews on each coil. So we'll be back in 2. All right, Big Cloud Vapors, and we are back with tanks on mods.
I will be using the Smok G-Priv, the gold edition.
And I am using the GX350, also gold edition, because, you know, why not?
Bling, innit? Big Cloud Vaping is all about bling.
Exactly.
I'm gonna actually vape Honey Mango, which is actually one of my favorite mango vapes at the moment. And what are you vaping?
And I'm on Soul Juice Neo. Best reddest there I've ever tried. Honestly, beautiful stuff.
So I believe, Dan, do you want to show them how easy it is using...
So what we're going to do now is we're going to take bottles and fill tanks. So like I said before in the dive down video, is twist the top off. Do have my reservations here because, as you know, these bottles are not the easiest to fill up a tank with, but the fill hole is quite a nice size. So I'll give it a go and see how it goes. Yeah, not a problem at all. They've really thought about this this top seal, like they really have. I mean, any bottle's going to be simple, so easy to fill, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
And the glass just makes it so easy to actually see when the tank's full. Really does.
And I've already filled the tank halfway just to let the with the coil. And I believe I'm running out of juice, so you can tell how much I've enjoyed this juice. Okay, that's me. I do have to say, Dan, I've noticed one thing. The lock mechanism is pretty tight in the beginning, but once you do it a few times, it gets loose. So
I have noticed as well, not gonna lie, with the airflow when filling up for the first time and obviously priming your coil, you do get quite a bit of loss through your coil, whether you put the right amount in, whether you overfill or underfill. Well, wouldn't say underfill because obviously you ain't putting nothing, but yeah, just give it a clean off afterwards, just as soon as you know you're filled up, because you are going to get a little bit of loss.
I'm going to fire mine at start at 80. What about you?
I'm starting exactly the same. I mean, because I'm on the 4 coil, the quad coil, so I'm going to start off at 80 watts.
And I'm using the Tiger coil. Obviously, I'll tell you exactly what I think of it, and then we'll swap mod.
Yeah, definitely. Good idea.
Neo is not Red Estate is not my favorite vape, but
yeah, it is mine.
Yeah, so but I'll still give it a go.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so that airflow is sickening. That airflow is so smooth, it is ridiculous.
The coil is just ready to fire.
It's like minimal ramp up needed for this coil. For mine as well, there's like minimal needed. I mean, even on 80 watts, which is the minimum for this coil, what it actually needs, it's just there, it's instant. As soon as you press that button, you've got the heat, you've got the vapor production. I mean, just look, you know?
Wow, it is awesome. And one thing I don't know about you, I can taste the flavour straight away. There's no
I'm getting every aspect of the flavour. There's no cotton burn, there's no coil flavour there at all whatsoever. It's just an instant flavour hit. It's just instantly there. And at 80 watts, those flavour chasers are going to be so happy because it's just a pure hit of flavour. The vapor production is still nice, as you can see from Jabs here. You know, the vapor production is still nice on 80 watts, but the flavour, oh my God, it gets you straight away. It's so good. But taking 2 or 3 drags now at 80 watts, I'm going to turn it up to 90.
And I'm going straight to 100. I've got to tell you this: the cooler in this, and when you're firing it up, the coil's so good. I actually almost feel like a brain freeze. But here we go.
You need a brain for that, though, Javs.
Look at that. That's on 90 watts. 100 watts, sorry.
That was on 90. I mean, as you can probably hear, the aniseed kick that you get from this juice, it's there in your throat. You get every aspect of the flavour. You get the cranberry, the raspberry, everything that's in it. It's so on point. It's ridiculous.
And this honey mango, literally, I mean, to be honest with you, I've got it into another tank. I'm not going to mention the competitor's tank, but when you vape it through this tank, the flavour, it's just as if I'm actually biting into a juicy mango.
Mm-hmm.
The mouth is just filled with the vapour. It's lovely. And I have got to say, this is probably the tank of 2017.
It's got awards coming its way. It's got awards.
Wow.
One thing I am going to do is, for those people who don't like massive amounts of airflow, is I'm going to try it on 3 different settings. I'm going to try it on minimum, halfway, and fully open. So, as you can see there, just changing my airflow, very small, very small. So,
Same here.
give it a try.
Same, yeah.
Nice tight draw, masses of flavour.
Yeah.
Even the vapour production, which, as you know, with like low airflow, it doesn't give you that much. But this tank, it's still there.
Was it 100 watts?
So now I'm going to take it to halfway, as you can see there, halfway on that one. So yeah, flavour's starting to ease off slightly now. Still got it there, don't get me wrong, you're not losing any flavour whatsoever, but it's just slightly more subtle. And then you've got more cloud production. So now I'm going to go back to wide open.
Yeah, best when you
wide
have
open.
100 watt, wide open, because the flavour you get on that is awesome. I should give it to Dan. Dan, I know
I've still got my 100 watts to do yet, bud.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at 100 straight away, so let you do your
Bigger man than me, I guess.
Yeah,
Bigger man.
I love my
bigger
powerful
man.
one.
Yeah. Right, so that was wide open airflow. Amazing. Still flavour, cloud production for days. It's an 80-20 juice, so it is going to be better on cloud production than some, but it still helps with a decent tank, you know. And yeah, we'll take this bad boy up to 100 watts, and we shall come back to you in 2 seconds. There we go, 100 watts. So.
Look at that.
More of a warm vape.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, my sweet spot, bang on 90 watts. Love it, it's perfect. Cloud production, vapor production, sorry, flavour production, it's bang on 90 watts for me. I'm happy at 90, but each to their own, you know, everyone's got to find their own level with it. So, yeah. So now for the test, we shall swap mods.
Well, I want to try it on 90.
Okay, give it a go, give it a go.
Mate, I think the coil's starting to kick in now, because the flavour's just, I feel like the flavour's just getting
Same.
stronger and stronger.
Same.
To be honest with you, one of the problems I find is when you prime a coil, it does take that 10-15 drags before you can actually taste the flavour properly, but with this tank, it's good to go from
3-5 drags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think we over primed it. That's why we
Yeah,
had the
probably,
leakage. Now it's
probably.
dry, yeah. So
Probably, but we'll know that for the next set of coils that we come at you and try. So now we will change mods.
there you go.
Means I've got to use this.
Mate, look at that beauty. I believe the rainbow is just awesome.
Not my cup of tea.
Mate, street cred with that rainbow.
Yeah, you do need it.
And big cloud vaping cred, yeah. There you go. Okay, I'll give it a go on that
Right.
silver one.
So 90 watts.
And what am I on? 90. Yeah.
90.
Same, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I see what you mean about the cool order in this.
yeah. It hits you.
Yeah, it does hit you. Flavor, honestly, oh my god, it just sits on your tongue. It's beautiful.
The red,
Oh,
the Neo. mate, I can taste the aniseed, I can taste the raspberry. It's just
you get everything.
Yeah.
It's like this. The mango is honestly so smooth, so fresh. It's like basically ripe mango.
Yeah.
You can't argue with it. It's so good.
I've never really liked vaping red Estate because it was, the aniseed was too much. But in this tank, I am getting the raspberry, and I know they mentioned that there was a hint of cranberry in there, and I believe I've just picked that up.
I did.
There's an undertone of cranberry.
Fifth drag, I got the cranberry.
So for flavour, 10 out of 10.
You can't argue.
12 out of 10, to be honest with you. This tank is going to be big in UK.
Yeah, I think, as Jab said before, there's awards coming there for this tank. If it doesn't win awards, I'll be very surprised. It's a large company in America, obviously, but it's starting to grow in the UK, and I can understand why. It's fantastic. It's absolutely amazing.
I believe Horizon Vape Distro will be the sole distributor for this product. They are going to launch at 28th of May after the TPD. So all the retailers, wholesalers, if you want to
inquire, have mine back.
Keep an eye out for Horizon Vape Distribution, which will distribute this product.
Yeah.
So, should we end this?
Yeah, we might as well end it there and say goodbye.
I think overall, 10 out of 10 for the flavour, 10 out of 10 for look. This tank is going to be awesome. I have found my all-time favourite tank.
Yeah, same.
And the Ranger coils, to be honest, I can't wait. But I think I'm going to enjoy this Tiger coil for the time being.
I'm loving the quad coil. Absolutely adore the thing.
Now, I have actually been vaping on the V12, the Arctic V12. And the coil has lasted me 3 weeks so far without a problem, and I'm still getting that awesome flavour.
That's my issues I've had with a few of the competitor tanks. It's just the coils fail to last. So
and I hope I'm looking forward. I'm going to keep this coil and see exactly how long the coil life is. And if it's the same as the Arctic V8, I think for consumers, they'll get a tank and a coil that's going to last value for money without having to purchase a new coil every week.
I think what we will do is, though, Jabs doesn't know I was going to put this bit in, but I think what we will do is in a week's time, we'll come back at you with a living with video. So we'll obviously get used to the tank, know exactly how it works. We'll have had different flavours in it, and then we'll come back to you with a living with video. So you can actually see after use, it's working, how we think it's working, how the coils are lasting, how the flavour of production lasts, and everything like that. So you will get a proper rundown on the tank. You won't. It's not just a here and now review. It's going to be a week down the line as well to give you some more in-depth information about said tank.
Right. So I'd just like to say, can you add as many people to the Big Cloud Vaping group? We have a lot of big plans with this group to bring you reviews, trick competition, coil building. So, and also there'll be a mixing session by our mad scientist, which keep an eye out for it. So all these people who want to start mixing their own liquid, we have a scientist who will actually show you a couple of mixes.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Me too, mate. Me too. Learn some tricks. So without delaying, keep on vaping and stay cloudy.
Yep. And also, vaping is epic.
Catch you later. The Vape Cloud Crew.